Good morning, fellow students. We are welcome again to the classroom. In the last class, we were talking about relations and went forward to talk about the different types. I made mention of one-to-one and one-to-many. I gave a small activity in the last class. Some of us did it so well, but some people did not even attend. I don't know whether they are in class or they are out of class. Please come on board. Try as much as you can to do the activity, because I'll correct and know where you are wrong and what to do about it. It's always good that you do your activity or assignment. Now let us look at the correction of the last exercise. We're dealing with the relation is less than or equal to. We have to draw arrow diagrams to represent that relation. How do we do it? You are given two sets, x and y. X was the domain and y is the codomain. As in the relation is less than or equal to. So now this is what we are expected to do here. You draw your arrow shape over shapes. We draw over shapes. We now link them with arrows. Now we are having two elements here, 1 and 2. This will have 3 and 1, 2, 3. So now the domain has two elements and we're linking it to the codomain. And using the relation is less than or equal to. It's either 1 is equal to 1, yes. 1 is less than 2, yes. 1 is less than 3. We are done with that. We take the next element, 2. You see, 2 is not less than 1. That is why you see the draw and cancel, so that people should be very careful. I saw some people drawing and linking anyhow. 2 will never be less than 1, but 2 is equal to 2 and 2 is less than 3. And the type of relation now is one-to-many. You see, one element in the domain has so many images in the codomain. So that's how you're supposed to do it. And the next activity was to test your level of understanding, because we have not done something with respect to that activity, but I gave to see if people can reason further. Now look at what is happening. We're talking about a relation is the square root of. Is the square root of. A square root of any number has two values, plus and minus. For example, the square root of 4 is plus or minus 4. Square root of 16 is plus or square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. Square root of 16 is plus or minus 4. So top of it says square root of, there must be two answers, plus and minus. So when I draw my oval shapes, I fit in the elements of the domain and the codomain. Now that I have my elements of the domain and the codomain, I'm going to now link them up. Okay, we are talking about is a square root of, so it's called a negative 2 and 2 is a square root of 4. I link it. Negative 1 and 1 is the square root of 1. Okay, and 0 is also the square root of 0. That ends it. The type of relation is many to one. Many to one here in the sense that so many elements in the domain are mapped to one element in the codomain. Many to one. Many to one. That's so many arrows are leaving the domain and they are mapped to one element in the codomain. That's what we call many to one relation. That's our lesson for today. So we are talking about many to one relation. We say it is if more than one element in the domain has one image in the codomain, the result is a many to one relation, and that is what I just demonstrated. Okay, is a square root of, is many to one. You have my domain and the codomain, and I have my arrows. Okay, now we'll go to many to many. With the many to many relation, we have so many elements in the domain are mapped to so many elements in the codomain. So we'll read it. We said this is a relation in which more than one element in the domain has more than one image in the codomain. Okay, so the set of elements here that are used up are images. In the codomain, we can also call them images. Okay, when you look at the mirror, you see somebody there that looks like you. That is your mirror image. So here, when you have the domain, the elements in the codomain that are mapped to those in the domain are called the images of the elements in the domain. So at this point, I have my domain with 2 and 3, and my codomain has 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, now I start the map. We are dealing with the relation is a factor of. 2 is a factor of 4, 2 is a factor of 6, 2 is a factor of 8, 2 is a factor of 10. That one is clear now, we know that, right? Now we go to the next 3. So 3 is a factor of 6 only. Now let's trace the arrows. We are talking about many to many. You see, 2 is mapped to so many elements here, and 6 in the codomain is mapped to so many elements in the domain. Look at 6. 6 has its own images here. I have 2 and 3, right? So we have so many elements in the domain and so many elements in the codomain. That is, an element in the domain is mapped to so many elements in the codomain, and then an element in the codomain is mapped to more than one element in the domain. So that is what we call a many-to-many. Arrows are leaving the domain and going to codomain, leaving the codomain and coming back to the domain. Is many-to-many relation. All right. Now we have seen the different types of relation. I want us to focus on the activity, what we are expected to do, what is expected from you. What do we do? Now for the activity, I'm going to read it, and I will demonstrate. And you will be the one to demonstrate, not me. I will read it, you demonstrate, and I see what you have in mind. So it's activity 1. So for each of the following relations below, draw arrow diagrams to determine the type of relation. For each of the relations below, draw arrow diagrams to determine the type of relation. So we are given just a set for a particular relation, and then you draw arrow diagrams and tell us the type of relation you are working with. The first one is a prime factor of. So we talk about prime factor. So this is my relation. It's a prime factor of. Okay, is a prime factor of. Then the second question or the second activity is talking about is a sum of digits of. So you have the set x and the set y. And the last one we're talking about is the reciprocal of. Is a reciprocal of. The reciprocal of. We have our set x and the set y. I take the questions over again. The first one is the prime factor of. You see, the prime factor of. We have our set x and we have our set y. Then the second one is the sum of digits of. We have the set x, we have the set y. Then the last one is the reciprocal of. We have the set x and we have the set y. Okay, so you are going to draw arrow diagrams using this relationship, and you tell me the type of relation we are dealing with. Once that is done, then that will just be all for your activity. Then we shall move to the inverse relation, and we'll start functions and mappings. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Make sure you do your activity, and then we have come to the end of the lesson. Have a nice day.